What's up, punks? Welcome back to another video, and today there's gonna be so many fouls because what I did was increased the tendencies and sliders and all that for fouls up to 100. So basically like shooting fouls, reaching foul, charging foul, blocking foul. I turned all of like the sliders and all of that. How many per game is gonna be a ton. The point of this video is to see how many fouls can occur in one game by a single player. Foul outs are off, so a player could get 15 fouls in a single game and still be playing 30 minutes a night. There was a recommendation from my comments for my last video. It was like, I forget the name, but you could check the most recent video, shout out to you. They asked for a no foul league, so there's gonna be like no fouls, but I was originally gonna do that. I'm still gonna shout you out because you basically gave me this idea, but I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do the reverse of that and increase the amount of fouls. So thank you, shout out to you. You could go look at the most recent video comment section if you want to see who suggested that. But if you have any video suggestions, put them in the comments below, and I will 100% look at them and do them. So yeah, if you like this kind of content, whether it's 2K challenges or just NBA content in general, make sure to leave a like and hit the sub button, because we just recently, within the last day or a couple days, we hit 250 subscribers on the channel, and that's truly amazing. So thank you guys for that. 250 subscribers is great, and hey, we're soon enough, you know, we're gonna be at 1,000. So I'm aiming for that for the end of 2023. I want to beat my goal is 1,000 subs. But right now, let's focus on the moment. Let's get to 300 subscribers. That's my goal. 300 subscribers. Let's gain 50 in this month of March. Should I go 350? All right, this month of March, let's get to 325 subscribers. How about that? 325 for the month of March. Let's get to that. 325 subs by the end of March. I like that goal, and let's get right into the video. So, I increased all the sliders and the CPU, let's look at it right now. If I go to tuning sliders, CPU, and this is the CPU, not user, so hopefully I did this right. And if I go to all the way down here, to fouls, so the frequency of all these fouls are at 100. So like over the back, charging, blocking foul, reaching foul, shooting foul, loose ball, and illegal screen. Those are the ones that are listed. And yeah, those are the ones that are listed. And if we go just the settings, gameplay, and foul outs, foul out off. So it's not gonna stop at 6 fouls. So I'm just gonna show the Bulls because I don't need a specific team for this. And if we go to the Heat, teams are gonna, I probably need to increase the tendencies of each players. But, alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna increase the tendencies of each, player's fouls, and then I'll be right back, and then we'll continue simulating.
One eternity later.
Alright, I increased everybody's tendency to foul and all that. So, that took a second, so let's see if they increased after this game, and 5, it looks like they did just... Oh, look, 8 fouls by DeMar, 7 fouls, so it did a little bit. So minus 38, that's crazy. And so the highest we've seen so far is 8 fouls. But I want to see more. I want to see more. 5 fouls, 7 fouls, no, that's offensive rebounds. I was looking at the wrong category. DeMar had 10 fouls. Look at that, 10 fouls. 9 fouls, 6 fouls. This is crazy. Was I looking at the wrong stat? Alright, yeah, I might have been. 5 fouls. No, I was looking at the right. I was just for this Cavs one, I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, so 9 fouls and 10 fouls. What about the first game? Was I looking at the wrong one too? I don't know. There's just the Bulls had 25 fouls. I'm gonna go to the end of the week and see, and then I'll just look at around the league to see what's going on there, and then we'll see what's going on. 5 fouls, 9 fouls, just not a whole lot. There's 7 from PJ Tucker. That was the 76ers game out of the Spurs. Not a whole lot from the Spurs, but still like 3 or 4. 10 fouls from Vooch. So, How many fouls a game is he averaging? 4 fouls a game. Alright, let's look at these other two. Versus Boston, 5 fouls, 4 fouls, not a whole lot. 7 fouls and 6 fouls from T.J. McConnell and Miles Turner. And then the Boston game, nobody going over 6 on the Bulls, and then nobody going over that on the Celtics. What if just for the Bulls I lower the rotation number so guys are playing more? What about this? What if I do that? The Nets game. This is the Nets. 7 fouls, 7 fouls, 7 fouls, 10 and 4. I do like that. So I'm gonna start simulating even more, and after this next 2 weeks, then I'm gonna see what around the league and see who's gotten a lot of fouls, or who's gotten the most so far for the Nuggets. 8 fouls. Not a whole crazy lot. Just a lot of people are fouling, like a lot. And then Bulls still like around like 5 to 8 fouls. It's the Raptors, 10 fouls, 9 fouls. This is interesting. And then 6 fouls from Scotty Barnes, 7 from whoever that was. I wasn't looking. Celtics, 9 fouls. Hornets, 8 fouls. All right, let's look around the league for a second. Should I put this back to? I'm gonna put this back to normal. I'm gonna put a 9-man rotation, and then Lonzo, after those inflated numbers, he averaging 4.5 fouls a game. So let's go to these. Let's see all these. Where do I see it? Where do I? Fouls are here. Or do they not show up? Yeah, they probably don't show up on here. So 48. He played 48 minutes in one game. All right. I guess I can't see that so far, or can I? Stats, league leaders. I can go to fouls. Who has the most fouls? Scotty Barnes has the most fouls in the NBA right now. So let's see. I could see like who has the most fouls. He's averaging 5.5 fouls a game. So that's something for you. DeMar has 80 fouls. LaMelo Ball's averaging a lot. He's 5 fouls a game. I'm gonna go to the end, or I'm gonna go to the All-Star break or something like that, just to update you guys and see how this is going, or just whenever I feel like updating you guys on how this is really going. Yeah, this is interesting, and like whatever, even if I lowered, like if I lowered the tendencies like of everybody and lowered the frequency of all of that, they still would foul because there's other, like the 3-second violation that would still count probably as a foul. Yeah, that would count as a foul, and so they would still foul. I don't know if I'd be able to put it all the way down to 0 where there's no fouls ever. That would be, I would have to figure a way to do that. So hopefully this is good for whoever requested this, and I mean, thank you for requesting. It was a good idea, but I was testing it out, and it seems like players are still gonna foul either way if I lower the frequency and all of that. But let's get to the end of the season and see who has the most fouls in the NBA. So we're at the end of the season, and Luka is still putting up incredible numbers. 36 points a game, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Paulo, Rookie of the Year. Tyler Hero, 23 points a game and takes away the 6th Man of the Year award. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. And Alperen Sengun, Most Improved, who's probably not going to do it, so probably going to be lower marking it. Quinn Snyder, 64 and 18 with the Hawks, right? Yeah, he got signed by the Hawks. Yeah, he's the new coach there. I think he's what was his contract? What contract? I think they gave him like a pretty big contract, I believe. Let's look it up right now while I'm doing it. Quinn Snyder. Come on now, can I type correctly? Quinn Snyder. I need to look up contract, not just him. Contract. Yeah, a 5-year deal. It's the rest of 2023, and then a 5-year deal. I'm not into I don't know, like, yeah, he's got a 5-year deal with the Hawks, so sure, I guess. And I guess 2K says it's gonna pay out, and it's gonna be good if they're 64 and 18 for this season. But it's not gonna. Who knows, they might go undefeated for the rest of the season. But first, before we start the playoffs, we need to look at the foul numbers. Who scored the most points? Luka. Yeah, he averaged the most points too. I mean, there's Trae Young, 32 and 10, so he's up there. Dame averaging 28. Cool. Fouls per game. Trae Young, one of the worst defenders in the basketball right now, averaged 5 fouls a game. Tyrese Halliburton, 5 fouls a game. Luka's up there near 5. Look at all these guys above, like, at least 4.5. There's 10 players that are like above 4.5 fouls a game, and there's 2 at 4.5. And then even look how many players are above 4 fouls a game. Above 4 fouls a game. I guess around. I mean, these guys are averaging exactly 4 a game, so technically 38 players are averaging above 4 fouls a game. And then there's probably a lot. Yeah. Look at this. Still around 4 a game is a lot. And who committed the most fouls? Not per game. I need to see total. Total was Trae Young with 414 fouls. I need to see who had the most fouls in NBA history. I need to see that. I mean in a season. I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm looking at the most fouls committed in NBA. I need to look up in season. In a season. Daryl Dawkins has committed the most personal fouls in a season with 386 in the 1983-84 season. So we beat that. A lot of people have gotten more, or a few people have gotten over. There's 6 players with more than 386 fouls. 6 players. Think about that. And then Ja Morant's 2 below that, and then everyone is close basically. Who committed the least amount of fouls, like with actually like playing? Who actually like played? Usman Garuba played 11 games and he committed 12 fouls. So he had more fouls in the season than games played. Think about that. Here's they getting a lot of fouls and they've only played Charles Bassey, 18 games played and he has 50 fouls. Think about that. That's crazy. Now I need to in NBA game. I need to find who had the most fouls in the NBA game. It's some. I need NBA. Wait, hold on. It says the Anderson Packers have committed the most personal fouls by a team in a game with 60 fouls versus the Syracuse Nationals on November 24th, 1949. And then, but this Bleacher Report says, I don't know if that was NBA. I don't even know what the Anderson Packers are, to be honest with you. Most fouls in an NBA game in NBA history. Bleacher Report says Utah Jazz had 52, and in April 9th, 1990. So, and they lost to the Suns. So I don't know. It's for someone else to figure out, not me. I'm not the researcher around here. So 414 fouls was the most in the NBA in this season. And if you like this kind of content, leave a like. If you're this far into the video, just leave a like and hit the sub button because I enjoyed it and you might have too. So the goal, we're at what? Let's see the exact number of subs we're at right now. I think it's 255, right? 255, which is this is great. Yeah, we're at 255, which is amazing. Thank you guys for that. We passed 250 just like 2 days ago when I'm posting this, or something a day ago or something like that. So thank you. The new goal is 325. I don't know why 325, but that's the goal by the end of March. So yeah, so 325 subs by the end of March. I think we could hit it. I think we could hit it like before the end of March. So if you like this kind of content, leave a like and hit the sub button. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.